All right. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the JP Football Podcast. I am your host, of course, Josh. And let me just start off this video by saying if your username on YouTube, if you are Crinson7, excuse me, still, stuffy nose. But if your name or your username is Crinson7, all right, I just want to say I did see your comment, by the way, but unfortunately, I can't see your full comment, and YouTube isn't like allowing me to view a comment on my own video for some reason. So I did try to respond, but I can't even like your comment. I can't even heart it because, like, whenever I try to click on your comment, like, I don't know, I guess it's weird. YouTube won't let me see your full comment. Crinson7, they won't let me see your full comment. I don't know why. I genuinely don't. So I'm just gonna start off the video very quickly by just answering, what you said here, because it's just kind of unfair that YouTube won't let me. So for those of you wondering, because apparently no one can see it except me, Crinton7 said, hello, just found your channel, through this, that. I agree with what you're saying. Where did you find your love or start supporting Everton? So to answer that question, I actually have a video. I have a whole video on how I became an Evertonian and how I fell in love with the club. If you scroll back a few videos, you'll find it. I think the title is literally like how I became an Evertonian. So that video explains it. And then I can't read the rest of this comment. I don't know why YouTube won't allow me to. It's weird, but it says, and how come really interested when someone from you, and then it cuts off. So what I think you're trying to say is, how come you're really interested when someone from United is linked with us? That's what I assume the rest of that comment reads or says. If I'm wrong, try to leave another comment, be like, oh no, what I really said was this. And I don't know. Maybe your comment's too long, but I don't know. YouTube's being weird. But if you are asking, but if that is what you're saying, and if what you're saying is, how come you're really interested when someone from United is linked with us? Well, I know it seems that way. In the past, trust me, I'm not interested with uh everyone that Everton are linked with Manchester United. Specifically, right now, I am interested in Donny van de Beek and Jesse Lingard because I rate those two players right. So I've said in previous videos that I don't believe Donny van de Beek has been giving a fair chance at Manchester United. I think he's a decent. I think he's a good player who literally just has not been given a chance at Manchester United due to how much squad depth they have. Although if he played more, I think he would do really well for them. So that's why I would like to have Donny van de Beek at Everton, because he would get playing time, because our midfield is absolute crap with Decore out in it. And, I think that Van de Beek would push Alana and Decore to keep their starting positions, and Van de Beek would definitely he would start games himself. I'm sure he would be hungry. I'm sure he would do bits for us. That's why I'm interested. And trust me, he's better than Gomez. He's better than Delph. He's better than Davis. He's better than half of the crappy midfielders on our team. Donny van de Beek. So there's that. And then Jesse Lingard. Look, I'm a big Jesse Lingard fan, all right? Like, before he made his move to West Ham, I was already like kind of a decently big Jesse Lingard fan, all right? And I was begging Everton to go after Jesse Lingard before West Ham got him, but of course, no one thought he would do well. I don't know why, because I know the quality for Jesse has always been there. He's at United for a reason. And look at that. He smashed it at West Ham. And I really believe that Jesse Lingard can do something similar for Everton. Maybe not be unbelievable. Maybe not as unbelievable as he was for West Ham, but I still think Jesse Lingard would do a lot more good than harm at Everton. Plus, again, if you look at our squad depth, we would love to have someone like Jesse Lingard come into the side. So that's why I'm interested in those two specific United players. I'm not interested in all that are linked with us, just those two. So yeah, that's to answer your comment, Crinson7, if that even is the full like comment on what you were asking or saying. But again, just let me know in the comments below, like, if that was, I'm sorry, YouTube won't let me read the full thing. They're being really weird. But yeah, guys, right now, if you haven't already, hit the like button real quick, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss a video, because we're cranking them out as the season is going on, and it really does mean the world to me. I really appreciate it a lot. With that being said, let's get into it. So Tottenham Hotspur, or Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur, this Sunday, 6:00 a.m. American time. So I'm going to be up early for that one. I'm going to be at the Harp. So I'm going to be back to watching matches there with the Evertonians that I've met. That's going to be a lot of fun. But look, Tottenham Hotspur have a new manager, as I'm sure a lot of you know. If you don't know, they do. His name is Antonio Conte, who, if you don't know who Antonio Conte is, do some research, mate. Antonio Conte is arguably one of the best managers in the world right now. He's one of those like Hollywood type managers, along with the likes of Pep, Jurgen Klopp, Nagelsmann making a name, Hansi Flick, Jose. I'm throwing in Jose because I like Jose. Jose Mourinho, of course. That's what I mean by Jose. And yeah, just manager Pochettino. Pochettino, because and then Tuchel. Basically, arguably Ancelotti. Basically, the Xavi at Barcelona. Those big Hollywood managers' names. That's basically what Antonio Conte is. And again, he has taken the Spurs job. And look, beating Antonio Conte, right? It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be hard beating Antonio Conte because, he's brilliant. Evertonians would have loved to have Conte. We would have, but there's no way in hell he's coming here. So, yeah. But here's the thing. Going into this game for Everton, Yerry Mina, unfortunately, I have it right here. Yerry Mina, Andre Gomez, Abdoulaye Doucouré, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are all still out. So they're all going to miss that game. Now, I don't care if Andre Gomez missing the game. I don't think he would have done much anyway. And plus, Gomez, if you all remember, he got that horror injury against Spurs. So, there's that goes with it as well. So maybe it's better that he's not playing against them this time around. But again, even if Andre Gomez were playing, I just don't think he'd do much. I think he's too slow. He would get easily overrun in the midfield. So there's that. But Doucouré is the biggest miss. Calvert-Lewin is the biggest miss. And obviously, those three are literally the biggest misses because those are three of our top best players at the moment. So honestly, guys, do not expect Everton to win on Sunday. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. Do not expect us to win against Spurs. Do not expect 3 points because it's probably not going to happen. Okay, it's probably not happening. All right, like Spurs with Kane, Son, Lucas Moura, Reguilon in the back. Eric Dyer, if he plays, he's probably the weakness, so we'll have to target him. But Lloris in goal, like Spurs just, is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I'm pretty sure he's still there. He's good. Look, this is going to be a pretty hard fixture for us. This is going to be a very difficult Spurs side to beat. All right, especially under Antonio Conte. Just don't expect a win. If anything, expect a draw as the best result. Expect something like a 1-1 or a 2. No, I don't think we'll. No, 1-1. Expect a 1-1 draw for the best, but we're probably going to lose like 2-0, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Hopefully, we can do that. By the way, though, Lucas Digne is training as normal, and hopefully he will be back for this weekend's match, because we're going to need Lucas Digne in there in the side. So yeah, speaking of it, Everton's starting 11, and a lot of Evertonian fans have called for Rafa Benitez to do this, especially with no Doucouré. I've seen a lot of Evertonian fans saying we need to play 3 in the midfield so we don't get overrun, and they're definitely right in it because Doucouré does the work of 2 midfielders practically, and then Alan does his own thing. But with Doucouré out, playing 3 in midfield might be the way to go. So that's how I'm going to set up the starting 11. Hopefully, this is who I hope Benitez will play. So Jordan Pickford in goal, of course. Lucas Digne will be back from injury, starting at the left back position. Seamus Coleman as right back because we don't have anyone better. Some may shout for Ben Godfrey, but let's not do that. Ben Godfrey is already super uncomfortable as it is, so let's not do that. So Seamus Coleman is right back. Hopefully he doesn't have an absolute stinker of a game again. And then Michael Keane at center back, partnered with Ben Godfrey at center back because Mason Holgate was just god awful. Godfrey, trust me, Godfrey wasn't much better, but he was out of position. And Mason Holgate did not look up to task. And what makes you think, or what makes anyone think that Mason Holgate will be up, for Tottenham? All right. No, it shouldn't happen. It's not going to happen. Well, it shouldn't happen, right? I can't predict the future. But yeah, so yeah, Godfrey and Keane is the center back partnership. Let's just hope. Let's just hope. Let's just hope nothing goes wrong, which of course is a very bad thing to hope for. So yeah, the three midfielders, three in midfield. Alan, of course, because honestly, if he weren't in the side, if he weren't playing, I would just write this game off completely and just say we're gonna lose 3-4. Like it would be bad. So Alan in the midfield, and then Fabian Delph as well, and then along him, man, um, you know the difficult thing, right? The difficult thing is I want to say Jean-Philippe Gbamin, but he looks so lost. So Tom Davis is the next best answer, but I don't know if I see Davis starting against Spurs. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Alan, Fabian Delph, Jean-Philippe Gbamin. And if Jean-Philippe Gbamin looks lost again, we'll just sub him off and put on Tom Davis, who hopefully can put in a decent shift. Now, I know what you're saying. Really, Josh, Fabian Delph? Look, Fabian Delph was our best player by far in last game. You all know I don't like Fabian Delph. Everton fans in general don't like Fabian Delph. So, yeah, but again, he did really, really well. So might as well start him when he's fit and can actually do a decent job. So yeah, Alan, Fabian Delph, and Jean-Philippe Gbamin. If Gbamin looks lost after 45 minutes, just sub on Tom Davis. And then the three forwards, right wing, Andros Townsend, left wing, Damari Gray, and then up top you have Richarlison. Or Richarlison can be on the left and Damari Gray can play as the 9, to add pace up top. So yeah, 4-3-3 with the 3 mids. Hopefully that works. I assume Iwobi's going to come off the bench, which is good because again, he shouldn't be starting for Everton ever. So we'll have the likes of him to come off the bench. Rondon will be on the bench, although he's probably not going to do anything if he comes on anyway. And then Davis for Gbamin if Gbamin looks lost. So that's going to be the end of this match preview. It's going to be tough. Hopefully our midfield doesn't get overrun. That's going to be really key to see how well our midfield does because Townsend, Gray, and Richarlison, I think, will be fine actually. Obviously it's going to be tough for them, but I think they're going to be fine. So the midfield is, really shouting a lot of question marks here. And the defense is probably going to be a liability. So 1-1 draw at best again. But we're probably going to lose 2-0. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be that. That's going to be the end of my match preview. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like right now if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. It really means the world to me. Spread the word about the JP Football Podcast to all your family, your friends. That would be awesome, especially if you're an Evertonian. Do that. But of course, I know I talk about Everton a lot, but I also do other teams as well. It's just I haven't gotten many comments to do so. So again, if there are certain players or certain teams or certain topics in general that you want me to talk about in the next video, just leave it in the comments right now. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, other than that, thank you for your time. And until next time.